Yo, what up? It's Pro Conversations Podcast. It's your boy, I love you, Jace.
This is just Derek.
And we are reacting to The Boys. Let's go.
Um,
We are reacting to the new episode of The Boys. Let me say that. Because reacting to The Boys sounds a little crazy. But new episode of The Boys.
we at to the Amazon The Boys, bro. The hit Amazon show The Boys. Shit like that. Got throwing like
You know that show with the superheroes when they be throwing shots and shit at niggas and you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of blood and gore.
There's a blonde nigga with an American flag cape. He's like very egotistical, dumb, kills a lot of people. Yeah, we're reacting to that.
That one.
And then opening his.
No cap. I don't know why people don't really like this episode. I really like this episode. It definitely had a lot more character building. Yeah, people don't like this episode. They think it's a filler episode, just like the last one. They're like, "Oh, all this filler, bro." Like, no, they actually
I did have that
fucking
thought.
leading us up.
I did have that thought. I was like, this feels like it's formatted like filler, but I'm like if you pay attention, like what's going on, this does not feel like filler, and the shit,
It's not.
and it's like, okay, compare this shit to the fucking Damon Darkblood shit in Invincible. That shit is definitely more
Oh
filler
hell no!
than what the fuck happened in this. Like niggas actually died in this.
For his ass, bro.
Like niggas actually died in this fucking episode, bro. Like let's be for real. Like actual like plot points happened. There was like filler moments where it's just like, all right, you got there was hella like throwaway shits in there, but it's like everything surrounding on that was definitely like important to the story. I would say this is just having to be one of those episodes where it's more as silly as it was. It really is like setting up for like what's coming up next. That's how I saw it.
Yes.
As opposed to just straight up like, yeah, we're just gonna take a break. We're gonna get back to the story after this. It didn't feel like that. Like the last part of the episode, I was like, hey, bro, keep watching until the end, bro. Cause the end is where the real shit you want to stay for that part. Like, no, it wasn't that at all. Something crazy. It did happen at the end though, but still.
I like the character. What do I call it? The name cards. I like them having the name cards. It felt like you was watching like a heist movie or something like that. They just go back, and they kept going centralized to the 7 meeting, and kept breaking off from there. Like, okay, this is where this person went after this was said, or after this was said. You know, and
Yeah, I
probably
can't
say-
remember that format. I feel like I think there's like a name for that format of like storytelling, but I can't remember what it was called.
it felt like. Well, I feel like not Sister Sage. I feel like Firecracker had the most important parts in this episode, far as her character development. Like, you think that she, you know what I'm saying, is completely lost and she doesn't have any ties to her former life or anything like that, and she's just all vault. And I mean, for the most part, she is, and she definitely dies like that. But spoiler alert. But you see that she was conflicted for a reason. Like, they got her going against her church, the church that she grew up in. You know what I'm saying? A pastor that she grew up with that used to make sure she ate food and stuff. So I don't even remember if they say anything about her parents. I don't remember any storyline about that. But she had a fucking hard life, and the church was there for her. So now she having to throw everything that she knows about that all away to make room for Homelander being God, Homelander being the new Jesus. Like, that's insane. Just throwing all your beliefs away for this one person that just happened to have powers. Like, I can't even say that's the part I'm not understanding. Like, at the end of the day, he's just a guy that has powers. That's why Stan Edgar's not scared of him. He's a guy that just got powers. He's not something that was, just here. They made him. They built him from the ground up. You know what I'm saying?
At the same time,
To be this person.
same time, as you saw in the episode, that nigga does not want to die. As much as he wants it, as much as he want to be like, hey, bro, like, why am I alive and all that shit, bro? Like, I don't fuck with y'all, bro. He doesn't want to die.
Mm-hmm.
He definitely does not want his
Yeah, I peeped
granddaughter.
that.
Definitely does not want his granddaughter to get hurt. But like, yeah, that nigga values his life. He does not like pain like the rest of us.
He definitely showed his cards right there. I wish he could have held on to it, but nah. You got a motherfucker like Soldier Boy who knows him more deeply than Homelander does. Homelander only knows this old version he knows the younger version that was, you know what I'm saying, like he said he was fetching his cocaine from him and stuff. Like in the flashbacks before he fucked up Black Noir, the first Black Noir. So I know that was a pretty cool scene, like the little standoff. You see his eyes start to get watery and shit. Like, maybe I don't want to die, but he wasn't gonna say it. He was gonna take that shit on the chin, cause Homelander would say something about his heart. You know what I'm saying? His heart probably still was sitting there regular as fuck. But yeah, Firecracker, man, seeing her having to go against everything, probably out of fear of, I don't. That's the only part I don't get. I don't know if it's out of fear of dying, or was she saying at the end truly what she believed? Like she just gave up everything for Homelander to, you know what I'm saying, that she was in that much in love or that much, you know what I'm saying, dedicated to Homelander to where he cost her life. It cost her everything. Like, and it was some phenomenal fucking acting. I'm not gonna lie, some phenomenal acting. She was acting her ass off. Especially when she was having to say those lines about her church, her childhood church. It was just, I don't know, it was heartbreaking for her. You could tell. And then how she just kept stuttering. She started getting choked up. And then it's like the perfect balance because she's crying and shit, but it's like going into, you know, their plans essentially, because you crying like you heartbroken that the church is doing this, but you really heartbroken that Vought is doing this to your church. You having to say this shit about your former pastor. Like, all of this shit is crazy to you, but you crying like, yeah, but the Starlighters, that's evil.
Yeah, her whole character was the most interesting out of the bunch, outside of, like, you know, what we heard about. I'll get on the sister stage later, but because her whole shit, like, was like not really devoted to Vought, because she ain't no real, like,
fuck no, we ain't talking about Vought. No,
she was like more devoted to Homelander, if anything, and like whatever, and what she thought he was aiming for, until eventually, you know, like everybody else, they find out, like, yeah, this thing is a fucking monster.
Pretty much.
Like, as she's going through this shit like probably like one of the most loyal people, and like, of course, and it was like the minute he started saying, like, yeah, I'm finna be the Messiah or some shit like that, he started developing a God complex. That's when she was like, that's when the doubts started to come forefront and all that stuff. And like, mix that in with, like, you know, when she started fucking with Soulja Boy and all that stuff, them little post-nut clarity she got, it's like, bro, it's like, yeah, bro, she's not really, like, down with, like, this whole stuff. And when you get the glimpse of how she is in her personal life, just take away the costume and makeup, she's legit just church girl from a small town, raised them in the church,
Daytona,
all that stuff. And, like, you're the pastor trying to, like, plead to him, and she's just like, hey, bro, like, this shit complicated. And once you start seeing, like, the effect that shit ends up having, how that shit's affected, like, her actual personal life, because we didn't really see her personal life at all until this episode. So we saw that. So we see that shit happen. It's like, yeah, okay, now that we're starting to see this shit actually has an effect on her.
Other than her doing that shit with underage kids.
Yeah, that was the thing. I forgot about that.
That was like, yeah, because Billy had that, and then she wound up flipping it into one of her shows, which was crazy. I don't know how the fuck she did that.
It's like, yeah, they did. So yeah, just for Homelander to come. Here's the thing. I feel like if she ain't pleaded shit, they would have let her go. Cause he was just like, nah, you down me and all that stuff, bro. Get your shit and get out. She's like,
wasn't even gonna kill her.
And the fact she was like, told the nigga to his face, like, nigga, everybody here is scared of you. I fuck with you, bro. Like, I am legit down for the cause and all that stuff. Cause legit, I feel she wasn't really doing shit out of fear initially. If anything, it's like her whole shit, she was just trying to get closer and closer to Homelander, and that shit was not working at all, and it was very hilarious. Started coughing, that nigga was like, but. Yeah, so.
But when he listened to her heart sounded so fucked up. It's like, damn, bitch, get away! Like, damn, so nigga repulse.
So for the fact that her last plea to stay, not begging for her life, but to stay, led to that nigga just being like and just killing her. I was like, that. I'm like, okay, well, damn. Now, granted,
my thing with that, I feel like it's because of what she said. Like, he was about to cry. I feel like he don't want to get close to anybody anymore that can make him feel that way on the emotional side. I feel like he admires Butcher and, you know, niggas like Soulja Boy, niggas like Edgar, Huey and shit like that. They not you know what I'm saying, people that he feel necessary emotion for is more so people like he want to be like, or equals. That's pretty much it. Equals or people who he want to be like, be more like, or impress. With people that make him feel emotion, like he felt like that probably would be an obstacle. Like that's where you kind of was like, yo, Ryan, get the fuck out of here. Like you gonna probably fuck me up. And he didn't kill him because obviously I feel like he still cared about Ryan. He just, this mission he feel like is really from an angel, and he really trying to get set on it because he can slow. This nigga got raised in a fucking light room. Got raised in a fucking studio apartment by himself.
I said, what the I don't
Like,
no kid, nigga, I'm Jesus. Like, come on. Like, all right.
Yeah, like no, he something wrong with this man. He need a mental evaluation. He been needed a mental evaluation. This company fucked him up, and I think they did good by showing us that episode too. You see, you kind of feel for him a little bit because it's not like he just ended up this person. They made him like this, and this is the repercussions of it. You know what I'm saying? Of them building this guy up to be this way, not knowing he was gonna be this fucked up, and now they can't change it. He's trying to change it himself, but he don't know how to because he's so fucked up. He didn't have anybody in there to actually, help him. This is like Superman if he was owned by the government, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Superman with no Kents, no nothing. No regular job, no actual government name, no nothing. All you know is Vault. Like, yeah, that's insane. But when she started talking about how he looked when she was feeding him and shit like that, the looking eyes or whatever, that's when it really struck me like, damn, you too close type shit. That's what I got of it. You too close. I can't have you. Yeah, you know too much. I can't have you fucking up the game. Like, you gonna have me second guess myself and shit. And she already did it to him with that Bible. Like, she got all in his head and all this. She's like, damn, you is right. You know what I'm saying? We is gonna delay this shit. I gotta get this Bible. Look at this Bible, bro. I want a Bible now, bro. They got the New Testament, the Old Testament, and the New American Testament.
You know me so well. We can't have that.
Oh, God. You gotta go. Damn, it just made me think about something else, bro. I can't. Real quick, Daredevil Born Again spoiler. R.P. Daniel, man. That's what he's made me think about. R.P. Daniel, bro. But yeah, man, that shit's crazy, bro.
That's probably gonna hit me later once I start rewatching fucking. Once I get back to Born Again, bro. I'm mostly like, he's Daniel. Why do I remember that name somehow? Man, fuck what?
I thought about it. I didn't think about it until I said it just now because I was like, damn,
leave me alone.
I'm watching it. Okay. Akira.
R.P. Daniel. Like, bro. This is a game.
Yo, bro.
This is a game starter.
Yeah. Hopefully you forget. But
shit, what's
we at?
Let's talk about real quick the boys, the whole shit through the eyes of terror and shit.
Yeah.
The convo, but I feel like the thing I like paid attention was the convo.
Don't bring up that. Don't bring that up.
What?
That should be the first thing you bring up.
What?
When you said Tara, and then I thought you was going to start off how we get into Tara's like introduction. I was like,
no.
That shit was funny. That shit was funny though, because I was like, how did we get here? Because I kept seeing the screenshots and shit in the little trailer. I was like, what is this? Like, what is going on? It didn't make sense. I was like, okay.
I remember I looked up. I just see this nigga's ass just facing my fucking face. I was like, wait. I was like, bro, this gotta be somebody like delusion or something, bro. It's fucking. Bro. I see this fucking dog. I was like, okay, Tara likes the fuck stuff. But I was gonna say one thing that stuck out to me was fucking Butcher and talking. He was like, yeah, basically like, yeah, like they're better off. He was saying his ex-wife and kid,
and
his daughter, like he's like, yeah, they better off without me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I thought that was interesting, cause his whole mission is like one to like finish the job his dad did when Soulja Boy came through.
Mm-hmm.
Also get rid of these suits, get rid of Homeland and all this shit, because you don't want this shit corrupting his daughter, like how that shit was when it was like her and the stepdad. He was trying to, he's like exposing her to all like this Homelander shit. He was like, hey bro, no, we not doing that. The end of the like what happened to stepdad, but it's like that was outside of his control.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so yeah, you see everything he does is like, yeah, for sure to like to protect his family and all that stuff, because he knows like how fucked up these soups are. So for him to be like, him say like, yeah, they're better off without me. Because, granted, nigga, in the beginning, he wanted to be back with them. So him to be like, yeah, bro, you know what? Like, bro, I mean, that just lets you know, like, bro, hey, like, I feel like, yeah, one's like, yeah, he's too far gone. He feels like he's too far gone. And, like, same time, he's like, hey, bro, like, it's not even, like, prefer to die for this shit, you know, for them to have a better life and stuff. So I thought that was a really really good statement for him to make, to see where he's at now, when they about to head into the 11th hour.
Yeah, because this shit finna be up really quick. That's the thing. I'm not understanding why people want to just rush into it. It's about to be up. Like, they are at the end. This is the last season. This is the last bit of this story. There's no Gen V to balance out the fucking story from here, and you know what I'm saying, we get that break and get more stuff in between. Gen V got fucking canceled. So this is it. The Vault Rising shit is going back in time to the fucking 50s, and we're gonna see a bunch of racism and shit going on there. Woo, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hype about that? Like, no. And then The Boys Mexico been in fucking development hell more than Blade for the MCU. So what are we talking about? Like, that's not something that people should necessarily be super excited about. We don't even know if it's gonna happen. It's kind of greenlit, but we ain't heard no actors attached to it. We haven't seen. What are you doing? We ain't seen no actors attached to it. We haven't heard any definite news or what possible storylines could be. All we know is that it's supposed to become the new show, basically, as far as in the present after The Boys. What else could happen? Because not too much even happens in the comics after Homelander goes down and Vault gets brought. Well, Vault does get brought back as something else. I can't remember what it comes. Spoiler: it comes back as something else. And Stan Edgar, it's not Stan Edgar. It's Stillwell. The male Stillwell. He puts together another team, and Deep is part of that team. So I don't know if Deep dies in this last season. Deep might survive and be part of that next iteration of the Seven.
No, I'm gonna need him to
never
die.
The Seven.
I'm gonna need him to die.
I want him to too. I want him to too.
Like,
he's done too much.
I want Black Noir to be the one that kills him too.
Yes.
That nigga been fucking with
Black Noir to kill him and go on about his life. Go be an actor.
I'm like, bro, I know you're not letting this nigga bitch you, bro. You better kill him. You better beat this nigga, bro. There's no way he's stronger than you. Y'all are in a building in a city. Water. In the city. Y'all are in a urban city in a building. Why the fuck are you scared of the Deep? Like, let's give it a buck.
Yeah.
If I had to, y'all both got the same amount of strength, as far as I'm concerned. If
but
y'all was in the water,
I don't know. This ain't the same Noir. School Noir, yeah, he'd have broke his foot off in Deep ass, no cap. Because that was his part of the thing. Like, he's the second strongest in the Seven.
Yeah. Either way, he's away from water. He legit can't do not a damn thing. Put y'all niggas the room where the Seven meet. Fight that nigga there. I ain't seen no water there. I ain't seen no fish tanks. Beat that nigga's ass. Stay away from a fish tank. Stay away from a fountain, toilet, all that shit, bro. You good.
Only other thing you gotta consider though is that this nigga has to be fortified to be able to swim in those deep parts of the ocean and all that other shit. He can't be that simple to just knock off like a regular nigga. Like, he gotta be strong some kind of way. Skin gotta be strong some kind of way. Strength has to be there. That's similar to like Aquaman was a fucking force because, you know, he had to be able to handle that pressure to go wherever the fuck he wanted to go, type shit in the water.
Alright, I have a solution. Let's set up for him to get jumped. Simple put. Let's have
who?
It's gonna be Noir, Huey, and Annie. Starlight. The two main factors.
A Stormfront.
Starlight, and fucking Black Noir, bro. Be that night and day, boy. Straight up. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. You can't because you're not by water. Fuck, nigga. Beat that nigga's ass. Kill him. Step on his head. That's a crazy thing. But I was like, I'm alluding to some shit I'm gonna talk about later. But yeah, I need that nigga dead, bro. I'm just saying.
I do too. I definitely feel like it should be a rap film. No cap. But yeah, I feel sorry for Black Noir, man. He's sitting out there trying to have a normal life. He the only one actually trying to contribute to having an alter ego. And what's crazy is somehow he's not the same Black Noir, even though he is in actor form, like as far as in a real life actor. But he's not the same Noir that got his ass whooped by Soulja Boy But even that old Black Noir wanted to be an actor before he got his ass whooped. He was the original person that was supposed to be in Beverly Hills Cop before Eddie Murphy. And that's crazy, bro. That, you know what I'm saying, they wound up finding another guy who was also black, who also has aspirations to be bigger than just Black Noir. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how he's going to be, you know, black in the Bee Gees play. I don't know how that's going to work. But, you know, success to him on that if they wind up getting that back up. Because Buddy over there got an eel up his ass and died in the bathroom. So, I don't know. They might be held up on that production. Like, just like he said, like, they might not even come back out with that play about the Bee Gees. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Ain't no show must
Hopefully he
go on,
finds some more acting gigs. Yeah, show must go on. Hopefully he finds some more gigs or something. But
you got killed.
Let's get into... Well, you said, let's stay with the boys. Let's go back to the boys because we covered them. We're going back and forth, so let's keep that pattern up. With Butcher and Huey, they back and forth and stuff. You kind of still see that big brother, little brother dynamic there. Like, and wait, to roll it back really quick, to go back to the end conversation. He said, I'm kind of like you. Like, I found out that I'm dead already, so I'm good with it. And basically that's alluding to, like, that's how Butcher is being able to be normal, be Butcher himself now. Because at first, it looked like, it didn't even look like it was, like he was this whole other person, essentially, whole other personality when he came and killed Victoria. He didn't seem like Butcher at all. It seemed like it was a total different person in the driver's seat. But this whole season, he seemed like Butcher, like regular Butcher, just happened to have powers. Other than when he was about to kill Hollywood Skinhead. I keep forgetting her name. When he was about to kill her, he had that same look, like, yeah, I'm finna fuck this bitch up. Like, I don't care nothing about nothing. That blackness over his eyes. Same thing with his dad, too. So it's like, I don't know. Yeah, that's how he was looking. Like, I don't know if it's, I don't know about that. I don't know if they alluding to something else. Like, maybe he will turn that back on at some point and then wind up turning on the boys or turning on Huey or whatever. But
I definitely see that. He did that to Kimiko.
Yeah, you right. He did do that to Kimiko. Yeah, he was about to offer shit. And then Frenchie stopped. And then, think about it again. I keep telling you, look at them veins in his head. I don't know if Butcher naturally has veins in his head already, but you definitely notice it more since he's gotten that power up. When Huey's bringing up, bro, this is why I got to start making notes. Because I'm trying to be as natural as possible with this. What's his ex-wife's name? What's Butcher's ex-wife's name? Becca. He said, what if it was Becca? Because he's talking about some, you trying to run off with Annie and this, that, and third, while Homelander could be fucking up the world, will be fucking up the world, and killing millions when he becomes immortal and get that power boost. Why the fuck is we doing that? You know what I'm saying? And he said, what if it was Becca? Like, what if it's you and Becca? Would you just let her die? Or would you get her to defeat one? And he's like, bro, I already let that happen. But before he said that, he had that pause, and you just see the little squiggly vein in his fucking head moving like, hey, nigga, why you bringing up Becca, nigga? Like, you trying to say, bro? Like, he want to get into that mode. And then he's like, hey, bro, let me chill, bro. I also feel like he has an anchor within Tara, too. Like, Tara still being a part of his old life that's still there to help him still be himself. Like, he still can have those genuine moments. But I definitely feel like it's going to be a flip side of this. Everybody, just like the whole show as a whole, people keep saying it's filler, it's this, it's that, it's taking all day. The flip side of this is going to be crazy. I feel like we kind of got spoiled by Invincible, people that was watching Invincible with us. With them doing that half season, not even just Invincible, it's other shows that do that. Like, they get in that half season mark with these 8 episodes, then they just take off from there. They haven't took off yet. They're taking their time. But when they take off, it's going to be crazy. I have no doubt it's going to be crazy. If it's not crazy, then they fumble the fucking bag. But I don't think Amazon put this much time and effort into this show for them to fumble the fucking bag like that.
They already changed so much. So it's like, they got to write their ways out. They got to write their way out of it, bro. I definitely think they got a solid ending in mind. Now,
one part I didn't really give a fuck about, though, was Kimiko and Frenchie. The steak shit. Like, I didn't care about that.
One thing I thought was interesting was Sister Sage's whole was plan.
Yes.
Niggas, because I thought it was interesting, like her having
Back Ashley. Let's not forget about Back Ashley.
Yeah, her having a whole convo with Ashley and Back Ashley.
Wait, I did see that. You right. I sent in the subtitle. So I guess that is the real name for her now, Bashley, instead of Back Ashley.
Yeah, they having like a genuine heart to heart, and like
Getting fucked up.
God, they getting drunk, talking about like basically like people in their lives that they admire the most and all that stuff. Well, their Sage and her upbringing, like her parents was like, yeah, bro, you got my fucking nurse, like, or like they wasn't trying to hear none of that shit. She was saying, put it on to her grandma, and her grandma was actually pretty supportive on everything on what she had to say, her smarts and all that stuff. That was cool. Ashley was talking about her mom, like she was like talking about she was tiny and terrifying. I was like, okay, I know exactly what you're talking about. I ain't have no tiny terrifying mom, but still, I know exactly what you mean though, because I know people who do have tiny moms who are extremely terrifying. So yeah, all those like that little bonding just to culminate in her basically saying what her plan is, and that is not only does she wants V1 to be found to kill Homelander in all the suits. She also wants the humans dead as well. She just wants peace and quiet.
Whole Civil War.
Everything going to shit. Everybody killing each other. She's just like reading. Chaos, all that stuff. She is just in peace. She's like just drinking hot cocoa and shit. Meanwhile, niggas is getting their heads ripped off right outside. He's like, hey bro, and she's like, hey bro, Bashley, you too, but Bashley, bro, you back to the bunker. And I'm just like,
and the plan of her reading Soldier Boy's mind, like what's gonna come with that? Because he already said he's fortified against like mental attacks. That's part of why he was able to, be ready for, what was his name? Miser from season 3, season 2, Soldier Boy's introduction, and then it's him and Huey in the woods. And Butcher actually winds up running into him, the dude with the mind control powers. He put you in that coma.
What's this nigga that got ripped in half?
I don't recall how Soldier Boy killed him, but he was mind controlling everybody that was running up on him. Like it was the nun and the preacher that was in the car, and it was like they tire was flat, and then Huey like, let's help him out, and then Soldier Boy like, nah, bro, I already know that they fake, like they mind controlled by Miser or whatever. And he's like, nah, bro, no, they not. And then the fucking nun start choking out Huey and shit out of nowhere. And then nigga had to kill. He killed the pastor, and then he was trying to kill the nun. But Huey kept moving around. And he wound up taking her out. Like Soldier Boy is definitely one of the best characters, man. He's not that easy to read either. He's not like.
Who played him? Who played Miser?
Fucking no, bro. This AI mode, this shit. Who what villain? Who was Huey and Soldier Boy fighting in the woods?
I found the Mesmer.
Yeah. Okay, Mesmer. That's the one I'm trying to say. Yeah.
So Billy killed him. He's from season, I think it was season 2 or something. Maybe season 3. But yeah, he portrayed him.
That's the wrong guy. Okay. You talking about fucking Billy Joel Osment? Is
that him?
Yep, okay, Billy Joel Osment is Meismer. I remember that. Billy Joel Osment is Meismer. He killed him in the bathroom. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I think he killed him in the bathroom. Yeah. Mindstorm. Yes. I'm talking about Moms. Yeah. Roll it back to my point. Basically, Soldier Boy has some type of defense towards niggas doing mind control shit towards him. And he also has that natural, I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's from him being in those wars that he just can smell stuff. Like, he just knows shit about to go wrong. Like, he just has that radar when shit is off. So, I don't know. I don't feel like it's going to work out in their favor. I don't think it's going to be that easy for her to just read his mind like that. She can't even read Sage's mind. And I get it that she's, super smart or whatever. And that's probably why it's like trying to read Professor X's mind on Cerebro. But same time, it's like, I don't know. I feel like he has natural defenses against that shit. She took punches from Mr. Marathon today. On this episode. Let's get into that, actually. You got Sister Sage. You got Bashley. You got all of them. They show they plan. We got Deep and Black Noir battling each other. We got Firecracker, battling her morals and stuff just to get off in the episode. And then we're left with the last two of the 7, which is never a 7. It's insane. Ain't been a 7 since the first season. But anyway, going back to
keep dying.
he keep dying or getting killed. Like it's never anything stable over there. But Soldier Boy and Homelander both have to go to LA to go meet with Mr. Marathon. Like we said earlier, Stan Edgar basically gives up Mr. Marathon's name because Soldier Boy threatens to kill his granddaughter and her dad because he found out where they were living at. We go down to LA, you meet Mr. Marathon, a whole supernatural reunion. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty cool. As soon as we get in, though, we start off the bullshit, bro. We got movie posters galore, right? We got Mr. Marathon into the Marathon verse. We got Madam Marathon. We got, you know what I'm saying? Vampire Hunter. Like it's just it's so funny, bro. He starts off rip. Hey, bro, look at that poster over there. I mean, $35 million. Yeah, off a $200 million budget. Like, what are you talking about? Bro, these shits is ass. And like, oh, what's the difference, bro? Sony Pictures TV or something. I was like, nigga, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get the fuck out. There's no way they just said that. There's no way they just said that.
Place for all the throwaway Sony Pictures TV. I said, nigga, I like, all right, bro. Why the fuck? Yeah. Why out of all people, bro, you gonna throw shots at them, bro? Come on, man.
He said, bro, yeah, sure, we can't use any VODs heroes, or we're technically not even connected to the VCU, but we're still doing good, and I get discounts on their TVs. I said, all right, bro, this is a crazy straight. Like, this is a crazy straight. This shit had me dying, bro. This shit had me dying. And what's crazy is, if you paid attention to the rest of the history throughout on the backside of things with A-Train and such, this is the same Mr. Marathon that A-Train beat to become part of the 7. Now, what you do hear from Mr. Marathon is they never did another race. I forgot who that other guy was. A-Train wound up racing in season 1. His slow ass. But sometimes A-Train might have lost if he wasn't hyped up off Extra V. Nigga was doing a lot of V. Extra V. Like, that version of A-Train could probably beat Homelander. And would have outran Homelander. He probably beat the brakes off Homelander's ass. No cap.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. Homelander didn't catch up until A-Train tripped.
Hey, man, he ain't tripped, bro. He saved a life. He man redeemed himself.
Tripping himself.
Oh, shit, a mixed girl not paying no attention. Oh.
Into the forest.
Nigga, glasses came off with everything, bro. That's another thing. I wish I could have more clearance on what the fuck were the glasses for. The nigga will be running without them damn glasses on. Like, he got his family up out of there. No glasses. The nigga ran up there on Andy and Kimiko. No glasses. The nigga, like,
it's just
like, I don't know.
Gets people going.
And then think about it. We go back to that scene before he gets into the Quicksilver bag. For those that don't know, we have a friend that thinks Quicksilver is better than Flash. But anyway, let's go back to this. That was a deep cut. You didn't expect me to bring that up. But before he goes into the Quicksilver slow motion time scene, he put them goddamn glasses on. And now I'm thinking, like, does he have to have them on so, like, the force won't, like, make his eyeballs pop out? Because maybe he's going to a whole nother level of speed. Because Homelander didn't even know he was there until he wound up tripping over Huey. Like, that's another thing. Stop fucking tripping all over the goddamn place, bro. These niggas is not, like, that crazy. I don't understand that. But we're going to get into it. My bad. We're going to get into it with Mr. Marathon because he has some shit going on, too. Like, I definitely feel like as a speedster, you should have been more able to navigate your goddamn self.
Bro. If only if he was faster than the speed of thought, bro. This shit would have been over with. Should have been over with, bro. Should have been over with, bro. Yo. Nigga would have got the fuck out of there.
Nobody would have died in the house, bro. Niggas would faster than the speed of thought.
In this universe, faster than the speed of thought is faster than the speed of light, bro. And Sony is that's just slow.
Oh my god, bro. That shit is hilarious, bro. But yeah, man, we meet. Let's finish this introduction, bro. We meet the crew, man. We got producer of the show himself, fucking Seth Rogen. We got goddamn Will Forte in this bitch. We got Mr. goddamn McLovin himself, Mr. Trapaholics, in the motherfucking building. Go ahead.
got Camille Nanjiani. We got Cassiel, Misha Collins. Those, bro, as Mal Chemical. Let me tell you something.
Now fucking chemical.
Let me tell you something. I knew Jerry was gonna be in it. I didn't know about Misha. I did not. Here's the thing. My mom is a big Supernatural fan. I think she actually got to meet Jensen Ackles, I'm pretty sure. So when this episode came out, I texted her. I said, "Hey, Sammy Castiel's in the new episode of The Boys." She said, "Really?" I listened to her video of them niggas. That nigga, when they was talking to Mr. Marathon, and they should know he cut to Mal Chemicals getting up from the seat. That's all I needed to show.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, shit. So is this the final season? I was like, I don't remember. She's like, it is the final season. I'm like, well, you gotta get to watching, bro. Cause I thought Jensen Ackles.
Yeah, this season 18.
Jensen Ackles being Soldier Boy was gonna be what got you hooked on it.
Yeah.
Like, bro.
Facts. And he does a hell of a fucking job, man.
Shit was funny as hell.
Hell of a fucking job.
Man, when I tell you, when Craig Robinson had walked out that bathroom, I said, of course he's here too. Of course he's here.
Daddy Trejo need to stick to acting. Fucking tacos fucked up my stomach. I said, all right, bro. I'm telling you, like I said off camera, bro. All that was missing was James Franco. This would have been a good James Franco cameo. You about to kill him off anyway.
Danny McBride.
Niggas would have been celebrating.
Danny McBride.
That would have fit too. That would have fit too.
Or Dave Franco could you get Dave Franco?
I'm only saying James Franco because niggas don't like James Franco. Niggas hate James Franco. So having him in here just to get.
Yeah, but they hate him for.
They would have been hyped.
But they hate him for a very certain reason, dog. So to bring it back, like, and plus,
I'm not saying it's a real reason. I'm just saying, like.
And plus, like, I don't think I'm pretty sure Jeff don't really fuck. Like, they don't.
They don't.
No
he don't.
So like, yeah, there's no way he's gonna bring him on.
Conveniently enough, conveniently enough that he just had an interview yesterday about that, like saying that him and Seth haven't worked together, haven't talked in a while. The same thing with Dave, even his own fucking brother. They have not talked. Don't have any futures to talk. Don't have any futures to, you know what I'm saying, collaborate, anything. Because, I mean, if he do, he can fuck up their careers. And it didn't fuck him up, but it did have it in question. Because he was like, I didn't say anything. They had to answer for me and shit. And that's why I'm doing this interview, so they could stop having to answer for me. You know what I'm saying? So they could live their lives and do what the fuck they need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Instead of keep circling back to me and what I got going on or what the fuck that I did. That was all on me at the end of the day. You know, so I fucked up myself. I fucked up my career, essentially. You know, being fucking weird. And I've heard more. What's crazy, I heard worse shit after that interview. Worse shit came out in the comments and shit. And people were building even more cases up on that nigga. So, we're not here to talk about that, though. But like, it definitely gets crazy.
Danny McBride would have been interesting to have on here. There was somebody.
Or have Danny Trejo. Was Danny Trejo in the house? Like, that's crazy.
Danny Trejo being in that motherfucker would have been crazy.
But Shetty in the crib. That nigga is actually in the kitchen. They show the kitchen.
You can easily say that nigga's a washed up superhero, and we will believe it.
Facts. But man, walking on them motherfuckers and they're talking shit. They're starlighters. They're trying to be a part of the resistance, but also say they own skin. They already turned in Bill Hader. They already turned in Channing Tatum. A few other motherfuckers we already know are already in there with Chappelle Ronan, Tyler the Creator. Like it's a lot of people.
For David Chappelle.
Like there's a lot of people.
Nigga said Chappelle Ronan. I was like, okay, that's not even remotely, bro.
Dog, that's not how I say her name.
It's Chappelle Ronan. Not you said Chappelle Ronan.
The world knew what I'm talking about. I didn't mean no disrespect.
I thought it was Chappelle at first. Cause like I could see it being like I could see that being a woman's name. Like yeah, that's Chappelle. Nigga said Chaperone. I was like, really? Okay.
I gotta take that because niggas was trying to argue me down about how to say scissor in high school, which was weird as fuck.
I immediately figured out. I'll say RZA just a scissor. That's what I immediately figured.
It's SCA. What are you talking about? I said, nigga, how the fuck she gonna spell her shit the same as these other two niggas that's already solidified and her name not be scissor?
And there's Smoke Dizza too.
Because she's different. She's a woman. She's nigga. All right, bro. Like one of the most dumbest.
Do y'all like okay? I'm like it's like all right. Do you know why they call themselves Jizza and RZA? If not, then you gotta like bro. Like if she's also this, put it together. Boom, it's SZA. You're welcome, dumb niggas. Now,
Nah, I ain't had time for that. It was lunch, bro. It was lunchtime.
No,
I had to go eat. This nigga was talking dumb shit.
no,
You
fuck
fucking
that
up my
up.
30 minutes, nigga.
I'm saying this shit.
Get outta
I'm
here.
saying shit in between bites,
Scram.
bro. Like, nigga, it's because of this shit, nigga. But yeah, that shit,
Fucking up my break, nigga.
that shit, them niggas doing all that. You know, they ratting each other out. Like, nah, it was his idea. And all that stuff just to get A-trained one after another. Just to end with, like...
They got marathon.
They got A-Train, bro. Shout out season 1 A-Train, bro. But all that shit, they got... He ended up catching up to Mr. Marathon. Caught him with the... What do you call the baby oil? What was the baby oil called?
Is it Puff Baby?
Slipping on Puff Baby.
And it says not only for babies. I said, alright, bro. It's the face that Homelander makes when he looks at it. He's like, what the fuck? He looks at Mr. Marathon like, you nasty as fuck, bro.
That's
a picky ass nigga.
That's Homelander telling you this. Mind you, Homelander has
Mr. Milkman himself.
Took a bath in milk, bro. Like, come on now. So does all shit, gets the info about bomb site. They finally figure out it was bomb site because the boys already knew about him, but they don't know where that nigga is. So that's they fucking hint, and most likely, and between who has the more resources, the better resources to find them niggas, find that nigga, it would have to be the Supes because they have somebody called Sister Sage and Stan Edgar, so they're gonna have no hassle finding them before the boys. But it was also the fact all this shit, this whole scuffle happened. They were trying to get him to Soulja Boy to turn on Homelander. He's like, Soulja Boy's like, nah, bro, like, don't get me wrong, he's a freaky ass nigga. This nigga weird. But that's my nigga, bro.
That's the way to say it.
Yeah.
That's not what he said. It's like, they came out wrong. He just started going crazy.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not saying what he said. Like, bro.
No, for real. For a person that's so anti-LGBTQ, he say a lot of shit that he should not be saying.
Anti a lot of stuff.
Yes, anti a lot of stuff. He said a lot of shit he should not be saying. To be that, you know what I'm saying, against it. Like, that shit be crazy.
Like Revy from Black Lagoon, bro. That nigga has no filter. And granted, it's
at all.
It's like, all right, bro. It's just like, hey, bro. If Captain America would have came out this time, he definitely would have been talking like this or some shit like that. But it's like,
to be realistic, yeah. To be realistic about this shit. That's definitely how Captain America would have been.
That's it. His
it's two different
personalities. Their personalities is a bit different.
Yeah, for the sake, this was the rich kid that wound up getting powers versus you seen how
a humble dude, a humble
dude,
New York kid, bro. Like he
up here fighting niggas in the street.
Like he'll probably let some shit slip out where it's like, hey, bro, you can't say that, and he's like, shit, my fault. I feel like that's how we get out of that. Soulja Boy, he's straight up just saying that shit, and no one's correcting him at all. He's like,
they can't fight that motherfucker, and he got that power, he got that beam, and that just proved to me again, they don't have a fucking name for the beam. I've been trying to come up with an idea for it so we can have it, but yeah, I've been wanting to say something, like name it something throughout this, this journey of us reviewing every episode. But it's like, damn, I don't know what to fucking say. Because, is it an anti-V beam? The anti-V beam?
That's the best way. That's the best word you got. Then yeah, that's that.
You got the anti-V beam. You got the fucking
anti-V.
The nuclear chest bomb. Like,
that's
essentially what it is.
That's too many syllables. The anti-V.
NCB, bro. Nuclear chest bomb. If the boys was a video game, it'd probably say that, like NCB. And you're like, what the fuck does NCB mean? This nigga just said, start glowing and shit. Upper way. As soon as you hit that shit, I didn't know he could do that. The fry your damn character to pieces. It definitely got to be a fatality, though. That shit can't be like nothing you hit in the middle of a damn
combo.
A fight, and then, in the middle of a combo, the nigga still can come back. Unless it's like some shit where it takes away your powers temporarily or some shit. You can't do no power ups. We giving niggas ideas. You hear this, Amazon? Sony Pictures TV? We got y'all, bro.
Like OG Revenant and Apex, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Soulja Boy.
Do you feel like it's because that's his son? Or do you feel like that's for him not killing him?
I feel like it's more him. I feel like that's his son. I feel like, he's like warming up to Homelander being his son. That's how I see it as. Especially with after it definitely started after what Firecracker said to him. It's like, bro, like, yeah, bro, that nigga don't look at you like he doesn't think you're better. He doesn't think he's better than you. Like,
He did have that look in his eyes. You right.
it's like he has a different, like he looks at you like different than like everybody else, bro. He does not think he's better than you, shit like that. So it's like, it was like what came with that. He's like, all right, like let me stop trying to compete with this nigga and all that stuff. Try to prove it, like keep like try to stop like reminding this nigga like, hey, bro, I'm better. Stop trying to remind this nigga, hey, bro, I'm better than you, nigga. So yeah, like stop trying to be the competitor and like, hey, bro, like that nigga, hey, bro, that nigga's my son. That's my son. Simple like that.
I fuck with that. I think it's a little bit of the payback too, though. Like, not even just to make reference to his old team. It's like when they basically freed him on accident. The boys, they accidentally freed Soldier Boy. They get him help. They help him track down his old team. He take them out, whatever. He like, oh, what y'all want? They're like, bro, we want you to take down Homelander. He gets there, about to complete the fucking mission.
Not knowing he's his son.
And still was gonna complete the mission. Nigga didn't give a fuck. Like, he still was gonna do that shit. Y'all niggas help me. I got y'all niggas. Let's do this shit.
Then comes
Oh, Graham, little nigga, get your little nigga, get out of here. I don't care, nigga. I didn't actually have you on purpose. Get the fuck out of here. You too, little nigga. Bye. Y'all can both go.
Say, y'all, you're my son. You so pussy, bro.
Fucking disappointment.
But fucking Ryan.
Goddamn Ryan got Butcher and goddamn Homelander teaming
Butcher's
up,
like,
doing
Butcher's
dual blast and shit.
But like, hey, bro, what you not gonna do? You're not finna kill Buddy. That's a no go.
So you got that.
Deals off.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got that, and then you have Homelander freeing him out of the you know what I'm saying, the frozen state.
Yeah.
And now he telling, my God, why Kate did that? That was nasty. Anyway, he got him basically unleashing him or whatever, and then he sends him to the boys, not knowing he got the fucking virus. And then off of that, you know, it's pretty much them going back and forth doing shit for each other. I feel like he's warming up to him, but at the same time, I feel like he's going to stab him in the back. I have a theory. Not only is not Sister Sage, not only a Stormfront, the mom, also feel like Soldier Boy is...
He did take a
Soldier
long look
Boy
at that picture.
is or was...
He took a long look at that picture.
He is or was in love with her. Like, I think he's still in love with her. And I feel like she's still alive. Bomb site is where Stormfront is at. Now, who the fuck is all behind this for them to all be together and this, that, and third? I don't know. They're going to have to wrap this up because then they're basically ending it with them three. V1 suits and possibly 4 V1 suits with it being Homelander. Then you also got the goddamn Gen V kids, which have not made an appearance at all yet. Just insane. We're about to be on episode 6. We're going to have 3 episodes left, 6, 7, and 8. No Gen V appearances. Slight references here and there, especially with that show being ended. I don't know. I don't get that. They can't be in Vault Rising as a prequel series unless they're going to be doing like a back in time, like somebody's telling the story of how shit used to be back in the day and they're going back and forth with the timeline. And then The Boys Mexico, like I said, we don't know when the fuck that's even happening still. Like, they haven't got confirmed yet. So that's my theory. I feel like Bomb Site is where Stormfront is currently residing. And, you know, I feel like he's going to probably flip on him. Soldier Boy is going to flip on him, and Soldier Boy probably be the major catalyst to Homelander's downfall, man. That's what I got.
Yeah, I can't. That's the thing about the show. I can't predict this show ever. I can't.
It is hard to do. It's not like it's not like the comics. It's some stuff from the comics in it. It's not like the comics though.
Like at all. So
the shit is totally different. Like if you know about Mother's Milk, that nigga is a soup.
All them niggas were soups, weren't they?
But Mother's Milk was a soup before he even got in The Boys.
Yeah.
Because his mom was like a giant thing that produced milk and stuff, and he would have to go to his mom and dispense milk to stay alive, and they gave him superpowers. That's why he got the name Mother's Milk. He was fighting niggas in the army, knocking people's head off and shit like that.
It's fine, but yeah, these next few episodes are definitely going to be crazy. So I'm gonna be looking forward to that.
As y'all should, man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we covered everything. You feel like we covered everything?
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that happened. Yeah, this wasn't really anything else.
We definitely got to start taking notes. I ain't gonna lie. Start taking notes of these, like, pinpoint stuff. But we did pretty good, though, to be going off the dome. It was able to quote stuff. But, yeah, man. It's been a great review from the Pro Conversations, Pro Connections. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all check
Squad.
out. If y'all haven't, and we just straight up spoiled the whole episode for y'all, check out episode 6 one shots. The fucking of the boys, bro. And if you
Yeah,
ain't,
you know what I'm saying?
ain't caught up, catch up. Shit's crazy, man.
Okay. Yeah, and we'll be reviewing Isaiah Rashad's new album
It's been
real soon,
awful.
bro. It's been awful.
And for anybody who's like
We're reviewing
who's
that.
been like keeping track of music, Vince Staples is gonna be dropping Crybaby. Best believe I'm going to be reviewing that shit. Fans, I don't listen to Lil
See, his
Sims.
new track is dope.
I don't listen to Lil Sims, but though people who are a fan of Lil Sims, she's dropping the EP soon. People who like Drake, he drops an album on the 15th. So yeah,
15th, yep.
so yeah,
I Love You Jace dropped the vinyl and CD, of his 2023 album. My Name Is, you know what I'm saying, with a collection of beats, you know what I'm saying. It started as a therapy project and it turned into something beautiful. We got that out, you know what I'm saying. Link probably gonna be in the bio, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, all that from that guy. But other than that, man, I feel like we covered everything. I'll catch y'all next video.
so yeah, peace.